The first 2 episodes of Alien Earth have just dropped, and honestly, I'm blown away by how immersive, gripping, exciting, and just bloody gory these first 2 installments were. Not only was this a great way of throwing us into the world, showing us 3 different species that clearly have division amongst them all, but we also saw so many moral questions being thrown our way on what defined a human in this world that was full of hybrids. With the Xenomorph skill count being well in the double digits and it absolutely annihilating a room in seconds, let's dive into the first 2 episodes and break down all that there was to take away from it. Here is Alien Earth episodes 1 and 2, ending explained. Just to let you know, this video will contain spoilers. Joe. First off, I'm so glad to see Alex Lawther back in a hit show because I think he's such a great actor. So when he first appeared on screen, I thought it was a nice surprise. Most of the second episode was focused around Joe trying to escape from the Xeno in the 100-tower building as it was working its way down the levels and absolutely obliterating anybody that got in its way. What's clear to see with Joe is that he's mourning the life that he once had before all of this. The life that he had with his sister, who he believed was dead, but we knew was obviously Wendy, and also his father, who died in the previous year in January. This was shown to us through him talking to his father when he found the baseball, from him thinking back to comforting his sister, watching the likes of Ice Age, and also when he went to see if he could resign despite the fact that he had 7 months left on his contract. There's something about Joe that I think is particularly interesting, and the fact that he's specifically a medic in Prodigy. Out of most of the characters that we got the most screen time with in the first 2 episodes, Joe was the fully human character that dominated it the most that was on the field that wasn't the tech trillionaire Kavalier. There was a large focus on the morality of what defines a human and the likes of Wendy being told that she was no longer human, even though her mind had the memories of when she was one, but there was no flesh and bone that made up who she was. Being told that they weren't animals and that they shouldn't have fear and how they had no hormones, only programming that mimicked it. With Joe in being the human character that got the most focus, with him also being a medic, somebody that was a giver of care, saving lives, and in its most basic form was crucial to the survival of the people. I think it showed just how important he was and how